Hey folks, how's it going? Out in the woods today. We got 3 home sites, new home sites, brand new. Let me show you what we're looking at today. So, on my phone, I got a little map for you. That's what we're looking at today. Right now we're over here in what I labeled BB6. There's one up in here in the woods there. Well, it's not really woods, but it's trees. And across the road is another, and then there was another one up there. Possibly the making of a small little hamlet. Long gone. But there's something right down here. My map was spot on this time. Look at that. That is part of the structure right there. Old concrete and some stone, probably foundation. So I imagine this is the land. It's kind of thick. But I figured try to stay in the trees as much as possible. And I don't think that's going to work out very well. Look how thick that is. We'll have to see how well we can do today, given that it is spring and everything is growing up so fast. And hey, it's a nice day to be out. Might get wet, might not. I don't know. It's Oklahoma. Might have a tornado, might not. I don't know. Flash flood, who knows? Just never know. But anyway, let's go find this house site, follow the nails, and find some treasure. See ya. Here's an interesting structure. We got a, looks like a stone wall going that way and that way with an opening right here. This looks a little odd to be any kind of foundation, but maybe. I'm thinking just a fence, stone fence. It kind of ends right here. Interesting. Well, we'll search in there. We'll see what comes up. So that stone wall comes right along like this and connects with this concrete that runs this way. And the house sits in there somewhere. That's odd that they would have done that. And why would they have done that? Soil retention maybe, or something like that? I don't know. It's a lot of concrete. I'm curious about this site now. Yeah, we'll see. Got us a coin hit. Got some kind of coin over here. It looks like Washington. Is this just a modern quarter? Yeah, it is. Huh. Interesting. That's Washington. It's one of those state quarters. I can't tell. Starting to rain. Well, we're 25 cents richer. Look at this soil. This is the finest soil I've seen in Oklahoma so far. I'm going to go up in the woods here and see if that home site's nestled up in there somewhere. It dates from 1929, so it could be. We'll see. Well, I found what looks like to be a sidewalk. This looks like possibly leading to the house. Interesting. Huh. That's too bad they didn't put the date in there. Usually you can find the date somewhere. That's a lot of concrete. Wow. Very interesting. Never expected to find a sidewalk out here. Well, it ends right there. Huh. And that's funny because my bike is right on the other side of this, and that's where that stone that I found, that first piece of stone and concrete. We're back there. Okay. So this is the front yard. I'm going to search around. I'm going to search around in here, around the trees and stuff like that, best I can. It's not too bad. You can kick it out of the way and stuff, so we'll search around in here on the roadside and see if there's any coins or anything. See ya. I think we found a button, maybe. Oh, no, it's a coin. It's a nickel. 5 cent. Can we get a date? Let me clean that up. I'll be right back at you. Ah, these mosquitoes are bad today. I'm gonna have to start bringing a magnifying glass out with me because I cannot read that. Very small. Modern. Perhaps y'all can read that. Just a nickel. 5 cents. I got 30 cents now. Nice. Nothing old yet. It's interesting. I've found one old piece so far, and that was a farming piece of iron that dates back probably to the 20s, but that's about it. I don't know. We'll have to go across the street and check out that home site. See ya. Yeah, we'll go across the street and see what's over here. Not having a whole lot of luck over there. Modern crap. We got a little bit of water. Oh, that's kind of swampy in there, isn't it? I guess we better watch out for cottonmouths and moccasins. House site is in here somewhere. Look at that. There it is right there. Look at their view. Oh my goodness. Wow. So they probably had a barn back there. They probably would have planted back there. Nice rich soil. Look at this. Oh, spidey web. Not too shabby. I see a little bit of brick in there. And this was found on a 1929 map. So, yeah, there's some brick. Interesting. I don't imagine it's too old, given that they used concrete as their foundation. Of course, they might have had an older house site here somewhere. Well, we got a lot of property to search. Trying to figure out what the front door looked like. What do you think? It was divided into two areas. Looked like they had joists running from side to side. It's a nice size structure. Either this was the front. I don't see any steps. Or this was the front. Yep, there it is right there. There's the steps, see it? So this was the front right here. So that's the front yard down there. And backyard is over here. Let's go take a look in that field, see what we can find. Well, that's two house sites that we found. Not as old as I would like, but still, there's some history here if we can pull it up out of the ground. Wow. And look at the view they had. That's amazing. Yeah, there's their old, either it's power or telephone. Huh, that is nice. Let's search around in here and see what we get. See ya. Now we got some iron coming up. Looks like a hook on a chain and part of a horseshoe. More mule, no, maybe a mule shoe. I'm on the east side of the house. The front of the house is over that way. Back of the house is over there. I'm on the east side of the house, facing the mountains. And there wasn't much up that way. So we'll check over here, see what's over this way. See ya. I imagine they took walks out to the mountains. I mean, look how far away that is. It's not. It's right there. This is also very, very swampy in here. It's hard to imagine they would have used this for anything, really. But, you know, they probably could have plowed it during the dry season and planted. It's just, every time it rains, it's just saturated. It's like almost like a bog. So I don't think I'm going to venture back that way too far. They must have had a trail. Oh, look, I'm going to look for the outhouse area. It's either on the side of this house, one of the sides, or it's back here in the woods right there. So let's go see what we can find. Maybe a junk pit or something. See ya. It's just so very strange. I'm not finding any hot spots. Some iron. Huh. Wow, that's my shovel. Interesting. House is over there. I'm looking for anything to resemble a shed, outhouse, whatnots. See ya. Well, I found what might be a shed area. There's some rock in here, and these are placed. Those are placed by humans. And there's a nice size one there, another one there, and here is part of a license plate. It's Oklahoma. I see the Okla. Is there a date? It's in bad shape. Oh, rest is down there too. Yep. It's backwards. 1934. And the date would go this way. Let's see if I can clear it off. Probably won't be able to. It's too muddy on this side. Anyway. 1934. Yipper. It's too bad that's ruined. See ya. Well, here's a corner to that structure right here. Probably a shed or a small barn in the back of the house. And I'm getting a lot of iron hits in here, probably nails and so forth. And right in the middle of it is where I found the license plate. Moving on. That is probably the outhouse. And it follows this trail straight to the house. And the shed would have been right over there. Shed, barn, whatever you call it. Nice little sinkhole, yeah. Okay, moving around, searching. I'm just not finding the normal amount of iron and trash and stuff that's on the ground around this house site. I'm gonna work my way to the sides of the house and up front. The house sat right in there in those trees. I imagine the driveway would have skirted on the opposite side of those trees there down to the road, which is down that way. And you know, there's really nothing out in this field, which is strange. You'd expect there to be buckles and horse tack and harness everything, and no, strange, very strange, very strange. I know it's never been detected before because, you know, I'm finding things, but I'm not finding decent things. I'm going to venture out in the field just a little bit more, work my way around, crisscross. They would have done a lot of work in the field, you know, and that's where you should find a lot of stuff. And then I'll go over to the house, search the driveway area around the front, stairs, and around the sides and everything. Do my 360 around the house, see what we find. So far, just the license plate, 1934, that at least tells us somebody was here in the 30s. So that's nice. Alright, see ya. Going that way. Oh, finally a hit of iron. It's one of those. I learned what these were. Yeah, I find these out here at every house site, just about, and I thought maybe, you know, maybe like a light fixture or something for a switch or something like that, or some kind of part to the house or something. No, this is a replaceable iron. This is the part that it's missing a couple pieces, the top piece mostly, but you set it on your hot stove and it heats up, and it's got that hook in the middle where the iron would hook to it. You could take it off and put a new one on, or whatever. An iron for ironing your clothes. Yeah. You know, I thought that was strange because, you know, it's kind of got a weird shape to it, and it's not perfectly smooth and flat, but that's what it is. Yep. That dates back to the time period that we're looking at for this map site, so this is a relic to the house for sure. Alrighty. Maybe we're on to something. It's about time. Okay. Let's keep searching. See ya. Oh, we got some pottery. On top of a can. Interesting. Huh. Oh, that's not a can. That's a mason top. That's a lid. Yeah, okay. Whew, I was gonna say, how'd that happen? Alright. Probably parts to the house. We got a hinge. It's closed with nail still in it. Interesting. Usually they're open. I wonder if they burnt the whole entire door right here. I guess it could have been closed in a large bolt. They use these for their foundations, tying their house, their wood structure down. Yep. See ya. So I'm on the west side of the house, working my way towards the front, which is the north side, and that is where the stairs are. And we got a big disky shaped thing. It's iron. Is it a washer? No hole in the middle. That's odd. I'm going to save it. I'm going to clean it and see what the deal is with this. What would that go to? It's old. It has the age of the house, so... Huh. No telling, right? No telling. Okay. Moving on. So yeah, this is my second cut nut. These were used for the house. Tie down the big timbers. I explained why they're called cut nuts a few times in my videos, but basically what they do is they drill a hole. They'd have a whole sheet, big sheet of iron, that thick right there, and they'd drill a hole, they'd tap it, thread it, and they would cut it down the line. It would make hundreds of them at a time or so, and that's why some of these holes are off center. Cut nut. Some kind of pipe end, something. Getting real close to the house. I'm on the side. Front's up there. It's either a button or a shotgun shell. Let's see. Oh, it's a shotgun shell. Little one. What is that? 20 gauge? Tiny. Got a big 82 signal in here. There it is. I was hoping for silver. Oh my goodness. These mosquitoes are biting me. What is it? Looks like something to a faucet or something like that. One of those large nuts to plumbing. And then the faucet handle come out. Yeah, maybe they had running water. I don't see anything coming out of the side of the foundation. This weather has been like dripping on me a little bit. Okay, moving on. Some kind of brackety looking thing. So there's the front. There's the stairs that lead into the house. This might have been their driveway. And they probably would have went back that way. It's awful muddy over that way though. But I'm going to search all in here and see if there's any coins. We got silver. I just saw it. It looks like a rosy. It is a rosy. It's silver. Oh my goodness, I cannot read that date. Wow. I'll set it down, maybe you can read it. Can you read it? I think 1932. I don't know, I can't read that. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a magnifying glass. We got our first silver out of here. Nice little rose dime. I'm still reading something in here too. Let's see if we can find it. Maybe it's another silver. It's not giving me a good tone though. Might be sitting funny. Yeah, it's in my hand. I think I feel it. Yep, it's another silver. Nice. It's a Merc dime. I can't read it though. Let's see if I can clean it up. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. 1942 it looks like. Got 2 silvers. Beautiful. I'm gonna recheck this. Now we got another coin right there. Oh, it's a memorial penny? You kidding me? Really? I'm not even gonna waste my time. It's a memorial. Bummer. Someone was back here. Another possible coin signal in here somewhere. Oh, what's that? Just a rock. Oh, that's loud. No. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at that. Do you know what that is? I could tell you already. I already know. It's a heart-shaped buckle. It's a bridle buckle. Look at that. Beautiful. 1870s. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Never expected to find that. And that thing is just about mint. They must have brought this with them. That is beautiful. It's my second one out of Oklahoma. There you go. Nice. Roughly 1870s-ish. Yep. I think they have stamping on them somewhere. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Beautiful. Moving on. See ya. Well, I tell you, this little side driveway maybe in front of the house area is pretty productive. I got a 76 signal here. I'll have you dig one with me. Why not? Let's see what we get. I know. Where's your pinpointer? Where's your pinpointer? I don't need a stinking pinpointer. I don't like them. I don't want them. I want to be able to look through my dirt carefully. It all tells a story. I could see if I had trouble finding targets, then maybe pinpointer would be worth it, but I usually don't have trouble finding my targets. Of course, I have trouble with my eyes. I think, you know, as you get older, I think your eyes start to fall apart. We got that right there. That'll find it, guaranteed. Let's hope for a coin. Another coin. What is that? Scrap? Looks like lead. Looks like a mushed bullet. Yeah. Man, that was a beautiful tone. It's like 80, 79, 80. Going that way. Using relic mode today. Listen to this. Can you read that? Seven inches. Let's get it. Wow, that was all gravel. What is it? No, are you kidding me? That's another heart-shaped buckle. This one's in bad shape though. I didn't hit it, it's just in bad shape. Let's wash it up. Another heart-shaped buckle. That's a record for me. That's 2 in one day. Look at that. You know, damaged or not, it still is what it is. 1870s. Interesting. Wow. This site could either date back much older, or they could have brought all this stuff with them and kept it and used it. That was 7 inches deep. Beautiful. Love it. Moving on. Found a nice Chandler brick. There are people, and I know this is weird, there are people that collect bricks with names on them. Yeah. And there's a whole row of them in here. They must have had some kind of natural area going where they used these bricks. we'll leave that out. This one, couldn't quite read it. Yep, that's another Chandler. OT. We'll see, we'll check the dates on those and see if anybody wants to collect them. Because we got them. See? Well, minus all the house parts and stuff, this site is pretty productive. I mean, there's some keepers. Yeah. I'm just searching around and going a little bit further towards the mountain. Of course, it's really swampy over here, but you know what? I just ran into a 79 signal in this swampy stuff. And if this is another heart-shaped buckle, I tell you, I'm already shocked because 2 in 1 day is a record for me. Those things are not that common to find. And to find 2 of them, let's hope we find a third here. What is that? Some kind of knob looking thing. Let's wash it off. Let's wash it off and find out. It's interesting. I don't know. It's hard to say on that one. No telling. Oh man, I was hoping for another buckle. But 2 in 1 day. I can't be happier. And 2 silver. Beautiful. Let's keep going. Let's check this place out. It's not raining yet, so we're good. See ya. Well, yeah, I think that's it for me. Got a little muddy today. There's some muddy spots out here. Oh my goodness, these mosquitoes, they're eating me alive. Get away. Go away. Not a bad little site. That first one, I don't know. We're going to have to spend a little more time on that one, I think. Oh, I just wiped my face on my shirt. Now my face is very itchy. I wonder if I ran into some poison oak somewhere or poison ivy. Fun. We'll find out. Great. But anyway, check out what I found. Well, I found a lot of things, you know, a lot of junk that I didn't video. But the good signals that I did, and the 2 buckles, completely a shock to find here at this site. Because, I mean, look at this thing. You know, even though this was on a map, 1929 map, yeah, it says maybe 30s, 40s, but those, they don't say 30s and 40s. So, beautiful. That one's in excellent shape. That one's a little toast, but it's still what it is, you know. And we got a couple modern coins. Some hunter probably fell asleep and lost all his change. And 2 silver. We got a Merc. I'll get you the date when I clean it up. Get a magnifying glass on it. I think that Rosie is a 63. And we have a bunch of other little doohickeys that I just threw in my pouch. And a lantern part and some cap to something and some cut nuts and I don't know what that is. Something to something. Rivet. 22 shell. Yeah. But that was worth coming out today right there. Yup. 2 in 1 day. Beautiful find. And silver. Nice. Let's call that a productive day. Productive site. Now I don't know if there's going to be any more on this site, but you know, I'm kind of hopeful that there is. 2 within the same vicinity on what I think was the runway, the driveway area of this house. So yeah, we're going to hit that a little bit harder when it dries up a little bit more and you know, take our time. It's kind of swampy in that one section over there. So I want to hit it a little better because I know they would have used it when it dried out. So, plus across from this house, over there where that big tree stands, over that way, there's a small little ravine kind of creaky area. I imagine that's where they dumped all their bottles and crap. Yeah, over there. So, right out the front door and plop, because there's really no place back here unless they dug a big huge pit. And I didn't see any evidence of pits or anything. I didn't get any large iron hits that I normally do. So, neat site, very neat, very neat. You see this tree, these oak trees, they take a while to grow, and this one, trees out here, usually about 2, maybe 3/16 of an inch per year, not a lot. So, that's about 15 inches diameter, so it grew up inside this foundation. It's a nice little spot for a home. Beautiful, beautiful view. But anyway, I'm going home. I'm gonna get some lunch. I got my silver for the day, and I got my 2 beautiful buckles for the day. I'm out of here. See ya. Thanks for watching.